Like, comment, subscribe. I'm singing because of copyright.
So you got swindled, you got Tinder swindled. What the fuck is Tinder swindle? This nigga is talking about some other shit. I was never on Tinder. Like, get the fuck out of here. She just talking. She's chatting. Don't listen to her. Back to the video. Alright, y'all. So, that led into a story time. We're going on one of the story times I said I was going to give y'all out the way right now. About how I was swindled into taking a pregnant person to prom. What the fuck? What the fuck? How does that happen? How does that happen? That's not P.
That ain't P. Look, my fans told you you're not P. My fan, he said, Alex, you're not P. You ain't P, Alex. You pushing B, bitch.
At all. But okay, so. Shit. Alright, so it was this girl I used to link with, smoke with. And that turned into shorty one. Get a little. And it's like, back in them days, I used to be different. Like, I ain't claim people. I really was like knocking some boots and not letting people tell nobody I was doing type shit. Like, I was real low key with my shit. And yeah, so, but she was having me around other niggas. She was a little different. Like, we was supposed to even go to prom with a third party. But long story short, yeah, okay. So, I used to smoke with old girl. We started kicking and we started knocking. And yeah, eventually she started, you know, wanting to do other things. You feel me? She was smoking with me every day throughout that time, which had me feeling bad. I found this out later, so you know, we dating, whatever. We doing each other. So she used to have me around with her little people, so it's like whatever. She wanted to go to prom so bad. I really never wanted to do that shit. And I literally ended up getting my suit from H&M like days before prom. That shit was crazy, but I still look one of the flyest in the state because it don't matter what the fuck you got on, it's how the fuck you rock it. And I can rock some shit. So yeah, so we went. She bought her own ticket because no, my bitch. And we went to the same school, and I had a little rule, like I didn't like to fuck people I went to school with, and I had kind of like broke that rule, but it was because we lived around the corner from each other, so the shit was real convenient. And you know, in lesbian world, convenience kind of mean marriage, so like, but alright, so okay, boom, we go to prom. I send the pictures to my grandmother. My grandma was like, oh, that girl looks pregnant. And I'm like, nah, she gay, grandma, she gay. Can't be. Whole time. Fast forward. Okay. I go to school, playing ball. My friend is doing my hair one day. And this girl mom hits my phone, son.
It was like a year like that.
Yeah, I forgot that part. It's a long time later. Like, our whole relationship ran its course. I forgot to give y'all the weird day. So actually, rewind. So the real weird day before the breakup, I guess you call it, whatever you want to call it. The weird day before we started rocking with each other. She's at my house with me smoking and shit. And then she started having these weird yelling situations. And I'm like, what the fuck? But then she ended up leaving my crib and coming back. But when she came back, she got dropped off. She had told me she went to the hospital because her crib was so bad.
My baby is coming!
Yo, somebody call the ambulance.
Somebody call the ambulance, though!
Right? When she came back, she said she wanted a black and mild and a blunt. Okay. I was hella about that. Yeah, so back to the fast forward. Then I'm in school, like, a year later, I whole shit done ran this course. I don't cut, I ain't even fucking with her no more. I done got me a whole little, like, niggas is whole, like, involved, this some other shit. And her mom calls my phone and is like, why the fuck you didn't tell me my daughter was pregnant? And I'm like, excuse me? She was what? Excuse me?
Like, what?
She was who? Mom was blacking on me. And her mom sends me a picture of Shorty in the hospital with my t-shirt on. Then she named the baby my little sister name with a T, but then she gave her child up for adoption. But okay, that's TMI on her situation. My experience with her mother was telling me these things and showing me pictures of these things. This is my experience. This is not to bash anyone. This is literally my experience. But yeah, her mom started trying to get with me. Her mom was like, oh, the girl done fucked her man and she had to kick her out if she done found these pictures. The birth certificate. And I'm like, now her mother sent me news. I don't know if I'm gonna put the clip here, but
You still have that?
girl, I keep shit in this vault. This vault, who? Yes. And her mother sent me some stuff she shouldn't have sent me and was trying to get with me, and it was real awkward. And the shit was embarrassing, so I don't like telling nobody that story, but yeah. And people like, how you didn't know? Her own fucking mother didn't know. Her grandfather she was living with didn't know, okay? Nobody knew. My motherfucking mom didn't. The only person that knew was my grandmother, who just saw a picture. And I found this shit out. Low-key, crazy part is, I found this out like a week after my grandma had passed away. So shit was crazy. Probably my grandma like, I told you so, nigga. But yeah, that's the story of how I took the bitch that was pregnant to Prom. What the fuck? I need to go to somebody else's prom now. Make up for that shit.